The United Nations have suspended all air services in northeast Nigeria over attack on helicopter on Saturday. The United Nations air services have been suspended in the troubled northeast. This followed an attack on one of its helicopters in Damasak, Borno State by Boko Haram terrorist group. The helicopter had planned to pick some aid workers in Damasak to Maiduguri on Friday when it aborted its plan as it was shot at by some members of the Boko Haram terrorists. This compelled the United Nations humanitarian coordinator in the country, Mr. Edward Gillan, to suspend all air expedition in the area for a week. A source at one of the United Nations agencies in Maiduguri told correspondents anonymously that all aircraft and helicopters had been grounded in Maiduguri area. He further said they had been asked not to undertake any expedition out of the town. He said the attack helicopter had two holes and could not land in Damasak to pick the people it had gone to pick, as it had to immediately turn back to Maiduguri. The head Public Information Unit, United Nations Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs in Nigeria, Ms. Eve Sabak, who confirmed the attack, said in a statement that a statement will soon be released to the press. This is just coming after earlier on the United Nations have condemned the Boko Haram attack and have called on the Buhari administration to look into how they will speed up and stop this inhuman attack on the Nigeria. Earlier on, United Nations humanitarian coordinator in Nigeria has condemned an attack on civilians and aid helicopter in a Borno town by Boko Haram terrorists. Gallon, who in a statement said that he was gravely concerned about the attack in Damasak, a volatile community around the Nigeria border with Niger, where Boko Haram insurgents have shot at a humanitarian helicopter facilitating aid to vulnerable and had to reach civilians trapped by over a decade insurgents. He said, and I quote, "I'm gravely concerned by report of another violent attack by non-state armed groups, Boko Haram, in Damasak, Borno State, on July 2nd, in which at least 2 innocent civilians lost their lives, including a 5-year-old child," the humanitarian envoy said. He further disclosed that several others were also injured while a humanitarian helicopter was hit by Boko Haram bullets, causing some damage. The helicopter was about to land at Damasak when the incident occurred, but turned back to Maiduguri about 190 kilometers away to land, he said. Crew in the helicopters and aid workers landed safely and were unhurt, Gallon revealed. The Damasak attack by Boko Haram is the second in nearly month coming after a similar incident at Moguna in same northern part of Borno in mid-June. Boko Haram has carried out a series of terror attacks in the northeast state of Borno, Adamawa, and Yobe State since 2009, leading to the death of over 30 people and about 3 million displaced, according to a 2018 report by the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. This is a very sad one, and I think these Boko Haram terrorists have done more harm to Nigeria than good. And with this coming on, I will be wondering what the Buhari administration will have to say or what will be their reaction to this. Up till now, nobody from the Buhari administration has spoken anything concerning this senseless attack on the UN helicopter that have killed 2 persons, including 5 years old. This is very shameful and is very painful. While this time, I believe Nigerians will want the president to take action instead of coming out to make some flimsy and some stupid statement that he will not going to help the situation. And I will beckon on the UN to keeping on the good work, and God will continue to strengthen them as they continue the work. I will urge each and every one of us to go to the comment section and make your thoughts known to us, so I will know what you feel concerning this senseless and inhuman attack that is being carried on by these Boko Haram terrorists. I will see you at the comment section. Thank you.